you're scared, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're silly, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're sad, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're happy, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're scared, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. When you're silly, God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you and He wants to be your friend. Friends, welcome to the clubhouse. My name is Ezra.
I'm Aria.
And I'm Liam. And we are
the Super Crew.
And this is our playful friend, Bark. Say hi, Bark. We are playing with this toy train, but for some reason, something is not working. Do you think you can help us figure out what is missing?
Yes!
Great! What do you think is missing? Is the train missing a door?
No!
Is the train track missing?
No!
Is the train missing a wheel?
Yes!
You're right. We need another wheel. Good thing I have an extra one.
Thanks for helping us find what the train needed. Look at that train going super fast.
Did you hear that? It sounded like the Super Box. Let's go see.
Did you send us something super?
Yes!
Awesome! Here at the clubhouse, we help connect the Super Clue, the Big Deal, and the Bible. Today's big deal is press pause. God cares when I hurt. Let's see what you sent us.
Oh, a water bottle. Whenever I'm thirsty, I can drink from one of these.
I wonder, what does a water bottle have to do with press pause? God cares when I hurt. Can you wonder with us?
I know. Water is something that you need to grow big and strong. Just like we need water, God knows all of our needs. Our biggest need we have is a friendship with God.
Friendship with God? What does that mean?
Great question, Aria. When we choose what we think is best instead of God's best, that's called sin. Sin breaks our friendship with God. But God sent His Son, Jesus, to fix our broken friendship.
That's amazing. Oh, now, be looking because you are going to see the super clue again. When you see the super clue, here's what I want you to do. Since our super clue is a water bottle, I want you to pretend to fill up your water bottle like this. Can you try it with me? See the super clue? Fill up your water bottle. Good job.
I know how we can learn more about God. Let's
look in the Bible.
Remember, the Bible is God's book.
The Bible is true and it's for you.
Today's Bible story comes from the book of Luke.
Can you say Luke?
Luke. Great job. In the book of Luke, a rich man asked Jesus a question, and you will never guess what Jesus said. It's time for our Bible story. The rich young ruler. A wealthy young ruler came to Jesus and asked him, "Good teacher, what can I do to have life forever with God?" Jesus asked him, "Why do you call me good? No one is good except God. You know God's rules that say keep your wedding promises, do not kill, do not take something that is not yours, tell the truth, and honor your parents." The ruler said, "I have obeyed all of these rules since I was a child." Jesus knew what the man really needed and said, "There is one thing you need to do. Sell everything you have and give the money to the poor, and you will have treasure in heaven. Then follow me." After he heard this, the ruler became very sad because he was very rich, and he wanted his money and things more than he wanted to follow Jesus. Jesus said to his friends, "It is hard for rich people to enter God's kingdom. It is easier for a camel to fit through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich person to enter God's kingdom." The people listening asked, "Then who can be saved?" Jesus answered, "What is impossible for man is possible for God." Peter, Jesus' friend, said to him, "We have left everything we had and followed you." Jesus said, "Everyone who leaves everything behind to follow God will get more than they left behind. They will get life forever with God."
Wow, that ruler asked a hard question, but Jesus knew the right answer. Even though he had everything he thought he could want, Jesus knew what he really needed: friendship with God.
Do you see something? It's our super clue. Do you remember what to do? Great job. Water is something we all need to keep our bodies healthy. When we don't have the things we need, like water, our bodies are not as healthy and may even hurt. Just like we need water, God knows what we need. And our biggest need is friendship with Him. So, next time you see a water bottle, you can remember that God knows what you need. When you forget what is most important, you can press pause, take a deep breath, and remember our biggest need, a friendship with God. So,
Today we have learned that God knows my need. In our Bible story, a rich ruler asked Jesus how he could have life forever with God. Jesus knew what he really needed. He needed forgiveness and a friendship with God. God knows our need too. He knows that we are all hurt by sin and helps us with our real need, forgiveness and a friendship with Him.
That is a big deal. Let's say our big deal together. I'll say it first, then you say it after me. Press pause.
Press pause.
God cares when I hurt.
God cares when I hurt.
Good job.
Hey, now that we have what the train needs, who wants to play with it again?
Great idea, Liam. Thanks to everyone for joining us at the clubhouse. Say bye, Park. Bye.